Catherine, she's totally worth it. Oh my God, get ready. We're going to trim her hair up. And I'm just let the camera run on her for a minute while she talks, and it'll seal the deal right there.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, exactly. So no, you did the play this summer where?
Here in Talkeetna.
Here in Talkeetna. What play is it?
How to make love like an Alaskan.
Yay.
And it's not just instructional for the ins and outs, you know. But it was like a sketch. It was a sketch.
Where was it held?
At the Don Sheldon Hangar. Down
Okay.
here in beautiful downtown Talkeetna.
Right.
And they did it last summer too, and they might do it again next summer. And if they're smart, I'll be in it again. But
Yeah, she's giving herself a plug right there before you even get going.
shameless promotion, girl.
Yeah, hey, external validation, where you can get it. I'm not shamed.
Yeah.
You know, an All Black Queen a long time ago taught me, honey, no shame.
No shame.
No shame.
Nope. Just own it.
Just own it, girl. Own it.
I can get behind that.
So you did the play, and you had a wig on the whole time.
Well, no, not the whole time. Just for this one thing, for this one song. I wish I was a real Alaskan girl. It's a Marian Call song.
Right.
But this red wig, I totally fell in love with it, and I've been a redhead before, so I really want to.
So you're
one day.
contemplating red.
Oh my gosh, I totally want to be back to red because it suits my personality, and I can pull it off with my coloring and all that stuff right now.
Right, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, but it was just so great. So I brought the wig home with me. So people.
Now are you
know
married
that, yeah.
or not?
Yes, married.
So the husband loved the fact that you brought the wig home.
I know.
Y'all show him how to make love like an Alaskan, bitch. Bite down on the wooden spoon. Mama's home with red hair. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
No, it's funny. We haven't done that yet. Yet.
How many kids do they have? It'll be soon.
2.
Yeah. 4, 5, 6, 8, 9,
Yeah.
10. It'll be Alaskans.
With 75 kids because of the red wig. But I brought it home because I was afraid that my hair is just falling out so much I'm going to end up needing the wig in the winter just because
So talk to me about how old the kids are.
Okay, Miranda is 5.
Okay.
And she just started kindergarten this year, and she's a Scorpio girl. God
Lord.
help me.
Oh,
yes,
God.
you feel
Oh,
like
my
it.
God. Listen to me, I'm like,
I know.
you gave birth to one at your
I know, and I'm just an easygoing mellow Pisces.
Whoa, yeah, but see, water sign begets water sign. I don't even care how that works.
Oh my gosh.
God.
But then my little boy Henry is really, well, he's been mellow up until this point.
How old is he?
2 years old.
Okay.
He just turned 2. So he's my little, he's right on the cusp. So part of me wants to just identify him as a Leo because I think that's really cute and cool. But then the other part of me is like, okay, but he might actually be a Virgo, which is the same as my husband. So
Right.
we'll have to
So
see.
Virgo, Leo.
Yeah, but he is.
And so now what I'm getting at is these kids are how close? They're within 3 years of each other. And the youngest one is 2 years old. And you're noticing rapid hair loss. Okay, how was your nutrition and your hormones throughout and after the pregnancy?
Oh my God, well I puked the whole time and I got toxemia or preeclampsia again. I had that
There
with
it
both
is.
kids.
Mm-hmm.
And, on the magnesium and all that stuff. And I've had the test done for my thyroid because my mom does have an underactive
Right,
thyroid.
yes.
Sorry, HIPAA.
Right, that's why it's up and down.
Yeah.
And that's why your moods go up and down with caffeine.
Yeah, oh my gosh. But then I have it, like, when they test me for it, it's like, it's not underactive and it's fine. And I'm like, come on, I just
And
want
it's not
something
overactive.
answer. No, and it's not overactive. God, I
And
wish
there's
I
no
would be so
tumors
much
on
better.
it.
No tumors, nothing like that they've said. So, so I'm just kind of stuck with clumps of hair in the shower.
Right.
But then I've been trying the Rogaine for women drops,
Right.
topical drops, which
I'm another client who's actually doing those.
Yeah, and I don't have any on my head right now because I didn't want
It's
you
all good.
to worry about
Yeah,
it. Like with
I'm
your,
all fine.
Okay. And
If I start eating everything in a 5-mile radius and my knuckles get hairy, it'll just be full moon.
oh my gosh, that's it. It is. Well, it was the blue moon the other day.
Yeah,
Now it's the full
exactly.
moon, so, oh my gosh, you're part werewolf.
Exactly.
This is the guy with
Well,
some
hairy
six
toes
five
actually, because they was like, oh my God, girl, wax your toes. I'm like, no, it's a little wintertime in Alaska. Fuck that. My feet will freeze.
Yeah.
So I made my son before we leave today. I'm like, you told me last week you were fixing my toenails and you didn't do it, and that is bullshit. You get out of that bed right this minute or you're grounded. And everybody's like, why are you hours late? Well, because I was not going to be flying up the hill without my toenails painted cute. Because if the plane goes down and my feet are sticking out of the ice, they're going to be red sparkles. They'll be able to find me. This is bullshit. So fix them or you're grounded.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it, so you got to be cute. But, one of the things back to health and having the kids, it takes so much nutrients out of your body to make a baby.
Yeah.
And then it messes with your hormones and all that fabulous stuff. That hair loss, in my experience of 24 years, after pregnancy definitely in the first 3 years after pregnancy is huge.
Wow.
Then moods all over the place and having to do with that being totally exhausted. That's not just from having a kid. People think, well, just because you have a kid and the kid doesn't sleep. No, it's because your body isn't absorbing the nutrients that it needs. You are, nutritionally challenged. So
Yeah.
I always tell people that really start studying holistic nutrition and talk to a doctor. And then do that. Because sometimes like Rogaine and that kind of stuff, it isn't just going to work on you.
Yeah.
You're treating symptom. You're not treating cause.
Wow.
And in all of the years of doing this, everybody who treats cause never gets anywhere because symptoms return. Are you following me?
Yeah.
So when you have a baby, what makes a human being? Calcium and B vitamins and magnesiums and EFAs and on and on the story goes. And you know what? I have a friend of mine who did that little Biggest Loser and actually knows Bob, and his whole thing is coffee isn't a meal.
I know.
It's a stimulant.
Oh my gosh, and that is the total truth. Like today,
because then your body's not even getting the nutrients. I've gone a step further. I figured out why. Coffee forces your kidneys to leach more of like your magnesium, calcium, B vitamins, and everything out of your system because it's a diuretic. Right? So the more coffee you're taking, the more you're stimulating your adrenal glands and your whole system, the more nutrients you're leaching out of your system. The more you're leaching it out of your system, the tighter you're getting, the more coffee you're wanting, the more you're going around, and it's a god-awful, horrible cycle.
Vicious cycle of work.
I know, and guess what? I'm on my first whole week without coffee in 3 years.
And I'm
still cutting your hair like totally crazy, so you got no excuse. Yeah.
No, I know, and I didn't used to be, and I'm one of those people who could never do like any drug. Like caffeine to me is a complete drug. Like
Right.
I never smoked pot, I never did like anything because I had what I called a bad trip, quote unquote, in high school because I drank too much coffee. And the crash that night, I swore I was going to die, and it was just like 5 cups of
Coffee is a stimulant. Yeah, coffee's a stimulant.
Yeah, and you
Coffee, crack, it doesn't matter. It's all a stimulant.
And you're totally right on about the whole eating thing and not a meal because, the first thing I ate today wasn't until 3 p.m.
Exactly.
Because I'm running around
I win.
and just trying to drink coffee.
Checkmate.
Oh,
see, honey,
you're so right.
It's just the hair, I guess. I'll just focus. Hair, yay, yeah. No, there's more to it. Yeah, it's a bummer. Definitely after having kids, though, the other thing that can happen is I've always noticed, I studied a lot of psychology, after childbirth and if your nutrients get all off, and just in life, plus we have a state that's 9 months of darkness, how many people suffer mania?
Oh,
Like you try to be up, so you're pushing yourself up, and you get all manic. And then what is the other side of that? You talk about coffee crash, the other side of that is kaboom!
Yeah.
So then manic depressive kicks in, and even if you don't really have it, it's seasonal and nutritionally and addictively food induced. Like I've seen people for 24 years, it's just, you can induce yourself into those mood swings and running around and then total exhaustion. If you're feeling complete exhaustion and not having very good sleep, number one, the caffeine is not letting you get to sleep, so you can't get into deep REM. The other thing that's happening is your adrenal glands are totally exhausted from the overstimulation of the coffee. That's why you're exhausted all of the time on top of it all. So, coffee detox is in your future. I know.
The way it tastes.
I know. Yeah. I know. Decaf, 50-50, green tea, work your way through it all. Takes about 6-8 weeks. Yeah. You'd be amazed how much better you feel, though.
You know what? There was like the one summer that all of my coworkers made me go to decaf.
Yeah. Good for them.
Yeah, but then I fell back in.
Oh, they did? No way! Would you believe that?
Well, they kind of couldn't handle caffeinated Catherine. But I got a lot of stuff done, I thought.
Yes, right. Well, the way I look at it is when I'm over caffeinated, it's not that I got a lot of stuff done. I sure started a lot of shit.
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah.
I don't really know that I completed any of it, but I fucking started it. Goddamn.
Oh my gosh. So I feel, and I'm always telling my daughter to focus when I feel like I'm not focusing. Like, will you please focus and finish the one thing? And
there's some believe that ADD is a learned behavior.
Oh.
If mommy's, what are the kids? Because they are parrots.
You mean like having half my makeup on and like half of my clothes on while vacuuming and changing a diaper all at the same time?
Yeah, exactly. And did you guys just see it was on Channel 5? Goddamn, I hate these shoes. Anyway, shiny. All right, now you kids get in the car.
Yeah,
I'm right there.
Yeah.
I get it.
Uh-huh. forget it as the phone rings. I'm then trying to talk to my sister about something.
Yeah. Yeah, I understand. Oh, that was better.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so topical things, I have nothing against any product whatsoever, but what I do say is that when you're treating symptom, you really need to go for cause. My chiropractor loves me because I'm all about cause.
Yeah.
No, what was the cause of that? Because it doesn't matter if you go in and chop the cancer out of somebody, if they're still eating and doing and living near the nuclear waste plant.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? No, I mean, you're not going to get any better. You have to change. Hair isn't going to get any better if you're not giving body what it needs to make hair.
Oh my gosh.
Doesn't that make sense?
It does.
I know. Sorry. Yeah.
Oh my
God. We'll stick to. Did you see what she was wearing? And oh my God, she's so cute. Instead of let's make sense. Yeah.
No. Is everybody at home paying attention to this guy? Because
Yeah,
he
exactly.
is totally like life counselor and nutritional expert, not just a
What?
hair magician.
Well, you know what I had to learn? What really sucked is. In the first 5 years, I totally did that. Like, I totally followed the book, and I was a hair geek, and I'm like, yes, ma'am, please, thank you. First thing I learned, women do not like being called ma'am. Yeah, that was number one. Like,
Yeah.
bitch, you ever want to get a tip or not get slapped at the end of a haircut, don't say ma'am, or the bitch will kill you.
Yeah.
And the other thing I learned is that some people will always wear their hair exactly how they felt the sexiest and the most confident about themselves. So you'll see these women running around, and you're like, honey, the 60s called.
Yeah.
Yo, grandma. The halter top's not cute. Stop it. No. I mean, when I see women shopping in Anchorage at Forever 21, no. It makes me want to puke. So then the other thing I learned was like hair really is a barometer for health.
Yeah.
Because it's an appendage of the skin, but it's like an extra as far as the body's concerned. And the thing that people don't realize is it's one of the fastest growing cells. The cells in the lining of your intestines, because they're under acid all the time. Your fingernails, because it's keratin protein, same thing. And your hair cells here. There's others, but those are like the three main ones. When you give a client chemotherapy treatment that kills off rapid growing cells, which is what cancer is, first thing that starts happening, hair falls out, nails quit growing, they get a lot of stomach problems, right?
Yeah.
Because it's killing those fast growing cells.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so if your body isn't getting everything it needs, what is it going to do? It's going to take from wherever it can get it.
Yeah.
And it's going to take from or shut down or turn off the things that are demanding it the most. Fastest growing cells. So hair starts looking like crap. Immediately. It'll get dull. I used to be able to tell in the 80s when I started this adventure who was on cocaine and who wasn't
Wow.
by their hair.
Wow.
Before I touched it with perm. Because if they'd done a lot of coke, when you would put the perm solution on, even if you did a mineral remover, it would steam.
Oh my god.
Because it would burn through the buildup of the drugs.
Oh my god.
It was so awesome. And then if they had really hard water, because yes, we're in Alaska, it would turn purple because all the iron would come off the hair then.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah. And then people, in beauty school, I would laugh because they're like, oh no, it's just cutting hair and doing your clients and being professional and dressing and all that bullshit. You're working with human beings.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of stuff that goes into this. We're biological.
We are, aren't we?
Doesn't that suck?
No, it does.
I wish we could be porters and just take a piece off and put a new one on. Okay, that one's broken.
there you go.
Can I get the thinner one?
Yeah,
I want the thinner one.
I want the thinner butt and the smaller leg.
I just want the boobs that are on my armpits because my armpits are feeling a little cramped. Ugh.
Isn't that the truth? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I totally did duct tape one night and went out. My boobs are all huge and I was all dragged. And it was like, oh my god, where'd you get the boobs? I'm like, my armpits are totally lonely right now.
Oh,
What do you mean?
Yeah. Well, I found this really great bra website that I only shop from now. They have a really nice return policy, and their shipping to Alaska is human.
Right.
You know, it's
Well,
not
see, people don't understand that. I always laugh at
like
people.
it's
I'm
not
like, do you realize
Martian.
that people in Alaska actually use the internet more than anywhere else in the world?
Yeah, but they had in there when you're measuring for your bra, make sure you check your armpits.
Yeah, you have to. Because on most females, the glands go all the way up into here.
Yeah.
And so you have to measure that.
Yeah. Oh, good lord.
Yeah, see?
I remember an episode of Golden Girls where Rue McClanahan's character, Blanche, who of course was my favorite at least. But
Why does I find that? I was so Dorothy, it wasn't even funny. Are you kids gonna not get in trouble? Go to your room, you're so grounded. Yeah.
but she said something about.
Hi, Joseph.
Hi, honey.
Are you ready to go?
I'm almost done with her hair, and yes, I'll be ready to go.
It's Catherine. I'm in here. I stole him.
Catherine
Who's
ambushed
over
me.
there with you?
Yeah, it's Catherine. Can you hear me?
Ellen?
Catherine! 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 Catherine!
Oh my god.
Yeah, right. Listen to her. I'm almost done.
Catherine?
Yeah.
I'm not giving him back. I love him. He's mine forever.
Whatever I have to eat. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
No, I'll be done in a minute.
I'm hanging up because I can't hear anything you're saying.
Okay.
She'll have to watch the video.
She'll have to come over.
Yeah, she'll have to come over.
She's so cute.
I know. I love Stephanie. She's awesome.
There we go. Okay, I took like an inch off your whole head.
Great. Thank you.
And then I'm going to recommend with this bleach and the stuff that you have going on,
Uh-huh.
air drying is going to be your best friend.
Yeah, that's all I ever do.
Yeah,
Because
don't
I
not.
don't have time for heat and stuff.
Exactly, don't not. So I'm going to get in closer on her look. Crazy Catherine is going to be her new name.
No, I'm Catherine the Great.
Whatever, no, that's a
Nothing
drag
else.
queen's name.
No, for real.
I know she's really here.
Nothing to do with the horses.
There we go. Thank you for going on camera. It was our first time.
Thanks for making me a star, Mr. DeMille.
There we go, darling. Close up, close up. Wash her hair in the sink. Yay. Poor baby. She's just so excited to have her hair cut out in the wilderness. It's not funny.
This is awesome.
Yeah, please cut my hair.
So I'll just lean my head back.
Yeah, don't you just tip it over. I'll show you how to do it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, I come from long family of beauticians, and we've done lots of hair in the kitchen in our lifetime.
Nice.
So we're going to actually put a cape on you.
Okay.
You can say hi. Hi. Yeah, see? So cape's going to go on.
Yeah.
I'll pull your hair back. I'm going to have 2 towels. All right.
Right on.
And then what we're going to do is you are going to just put your head over into the sink,
Mm-hmm.
but you're going to use this towel to protect your eyes.
Okay, perfect.
And then I'll even use a cup if I have to.
Okay.
And I won't blast it with scrubbing bubbles, I'll use soap.
Yeah.
But you have to tell me, I don't know the temperature your head can handle, so
Okay.
you'll have to tell me. How's that?
Yeah, that's perfect.
Okay, stick your head into there. This one is the shampoo. There we go. See, it's not that hard.
Better.
Yeah. Just having somebody else wash it rocks.
Yes.
Okay, then we'll go over here and we'll have you, we'll get you all set up on the stool.
Okay.
Yay! I'd like to see those hairdressers in New York do hair in the field, whatever.
I know I've been trying to grow it out, but I keep doing these. I did the A cut last time, the
Right,
A line,
right.
and I loved it, but I was like, oh, I miss my long hair.
Well, then it's so hard to take care of
Yeah.
because you have to have that cut all the time.
Yeah, exactly.
Secrets to growing out your hair are going to be regular trims
Oh, okay.
because when you have color on it or old color on it, it tends to get really brittle down here at the end, no matter what
Okay.
conditioner you're using, because this hair is rubbing on your clothes and it's been in existence the longest, right?
Oh, okay.
So this hair down here is a couple years old, so it is the most fragile hair. So keeping that regularly trimmed keeps it from splitting and breaking.
That makes sense. Okay.
And then if you're going to grow it long, and you guys are as busy as you are out here in the bushes, you need to make sure that you tie it up, or put it up, or protect it as much as possible.
It's usually always up.
Yeah, the more it's in the elements, the more it can get abused, that kind of thing. And then leave-in conditioner, like a spray-in detangler
Oh,
leave-in,
yeah.
that's like a final step. And
I
they
have
make
it.
so many of those nowadays that are so easy to pick from.
Yeah.
But you're going to want to get as natural of one as possible.
Mm-hmm.
And then where you would spray that, you don't necessarily have to douche your whole head with it. You would be applying it down here
Just down,
most,
yeah.
and then comb through the hair
Mhm.
because that'll distribute it. But this is the hair that needs the protection the most.
Right, okay.
So, and then before you know it, you'll have hair to your butt.
Heck yeah.
It does help. And then in the wintertime when it's so dry, that leave-in conditioner is key.
Yeah.
Like, it's got to put the moisture back into your hair.
Yeah. I know my hair's super dry in the winter. But when it gets long, my hair's really thin. And
Right,
so
you
it
have
looks-
fine hair?
Yeah.
Yes.
So how do I make it look fuller? Like,
The trick to that is that the hair density is kind of what you're born with.
Mm-hmm.
So, quite honestly, when you're growing it out is not to do as much chemical work on it
Oh, okay.
because of the breakage. But once it's grown out, some highlighting and stuff is great because it actually doubles the diameter of the hair shaft because the damage causes it to swell up. So when you want it to grow, you want it in the best health possible. What you got it where you want it, you kind of want to rough it up because it's fine hair.
Yeah.
Back in my day, and I won't tell you how far back that was, 20 years ago, you used to have perm hair for that exact reason right
Oh,
there with
really?
your body weights because it made it bigger even if you flat
Yeah.
it made it look fuller. Fine hair pretty much, you know, you're cursed with, that's the amount you give.
Yeah, exactly.
I know, that's why I shave all mine off. I'm like, ew, no, that's not fair. I used to wear mine long and we'd always tease because it was fried, dyed, and laid to the side. So how often are you getting haircuts at all anyways?
Oh my gosh, like about 3 months.
That's about a good, you know, pretty much every 3 months would be the most.
Yeah.
You know, trust is probably going to be the hugest part, especially if you're growing your hair out, because you're going to want to be able to trust the person not
Yeah.
chopping off too much and go backwards. But 3 months is almost a little bit long if it's getting abused and you're not using leave-in conditioner. More like 2.5 or 2 would be more ideal.
Yeah.
And I'm really serious, like the most I'll be taking off of your hair will be like this much.
Okay, awesome.
Because all that's going to do is take all these little fried ends off and it'll be gone.
Perfect.
And it'll make it look thicker
Yeah.
because it won't be so fuzzy on the ends. Let's get in here closer. Get a better view of you. How long have you worked for K2?
This is my first season. I started just, when did I start? July.
What do you think of it?
I love it. Everyone here is just super nice, and I love everyone here.
Where are you from originally?
I'm from Palmer.
Palmer?
Yeah.
Where do you stay when you're in town here? Do you?
My motorhome's literally like in the woods right down the road.
Nice!
Yeah.
Totally nice. So you get to, now what do you do in the winter months? Do you go to college? Do you go to school?
Yeah, I go to school in Olympia, Washington at a community college.
Nice. What are you studying?
Just my generals right now, but I think I want to go into like equine science.
There you go.
I'm an equestrian, so I love horses.
Right, horses,
and-
right.
yeah.
Okay. Gosh, I even knew what you meant. Horses, yay.
Yeah, so I get to avoid the winters here, which is awesome.
Yeah, she's like, I get up to be up here for all the fun,
Yep.
and then I get to fly back down.
Yep.
What do you think of all the tourists from all over the world that come in?
I think I didn't realize how busy Talkeetna got in the winter.
Right.
Like, I never come out here, and when I started working here, I was like, wow, this is a really popular place.
Right, it is. Isn't that surprising?
Yeah.
You meet people literally here from all over the world.
Yep. I know when I was driving the vans, I'd ask where they're from, and just everywhere. I was like, wow.
Right, not a place
Yeah.
uncovered.
It makes me just want to go travel and do things. So maybe when I'm done with college, I'll go on a trip for a little bit before I settle down.
Right.
Yeah.
Or you could always take care of horses on a traveling roadshow.
That would be awesome. Yeah.
Join the circus. Take care of the horses.
Yeah.
whatever. Bye, Mom. I got an education. I'm joining the circus.
Yeah.
But I'm going to take care of the horses. That's it.
Yep.
So you get to. So when does your season end? When will you be done working?
I'm done tomorrow.
So tomorrow's your last day.
Yep. And then I go back to Washington on the 6th.
Will you drive the motorhome down?
No, I'm flying home. My dad's actually a pilot here, so he'll be staying here for another couple weeks or longer.
Awesome.
And we have an airplane, so he flies me home on my days off. So
How awesome!
yeah, he'll fly me home tomorrow night.
That is so awesome. You're like, oh darn.
Yeah.
Okay, bye. We're out. Yeah, cleared for takeoff.
Yep. It's awesome. It's so much better than driving.
Now, how long is it to fly from Alaska back down to Washington?
And he has a 310, and it takes, he said, 7 hours.
7 hours in the 310. Mm-hmm. That's not too bad, do you think?
No, I don't. I mean, in a
It's
little
better than
plane, yeah.
flying in for a week, or
Yeah.
driving for a week. I mean, flying for a week.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably better than that. But no, like better than driving for a week to get
Yeah,
there.
true that.
Oh my gosh, so true that. I love it. I've been learning, so I have like teenager kids. And it's like, totally sounds like a complete legit story to me.
Yeah.
It keeps you legit.
I always say legit.
Yeah, exactly. To laugh. So what year of college is it? Is your first year of college, second year of college?
Second year.
Right on. And
Yeah.
your degree, is it 4 years or is it 2 years?
This one's 2 years, and then I'm picking out my 4-year. I think Arizona State or Colorado State. Those are my 2 main picks so far.
And what's it costing you to go to a community college nowadays? Is it a lot of money? Is it?
This one's not bad. I'm paying out-of-state tuition. It's about $1,500 a quarter.
That's not too bad at all.
No, it's not. And I get a basketball scholarship, so it's not. I mean, that helps out. And
So you play basketball? Mm-hmm. What position?
I was a post last year, and this year he wants to put me as a shooting guard.
Nice.
Yeah,
Do you make lots of points?
I do.
What's your highest scoring game?
I had a 20-point game one day,
That's nice.
but the team wasn't great, so I was like, well, that was just a good day. But on a hard team, I had 12.
Yeah, but
That's-
still, I mean, 12.
not
What is
bad,
that?
yeah.
So 2 points a basket. So
Yeah.
that's 6 baskets. Not
Yeah,
bad.
not bad.
It's
And I was
better
a
than
post. so
None, you know.
Yeah. So this year, hopefully, I'll drop more because I'll be shooting more.
How did you get the scholarship?
I contacted the coach, and he needed more players, so he said, "I'll give you a scholarship." I was like, all right.
Nice.
Yeah.
See, those are all the things that kids don't realize, though. Like, you know, you have to take the incentive.
Mm-hmm.
If you're not on it, no one's in your best interest.
Yeah.
I have that talk with my 17-year-old. I'm like, you know what? In the end, these people are just there punching the clock.
Yeah.
You're the one who has to be on saying, excuse me.
Exactly.
Okay, now did you have bangs in here? Or were those grown all out as well?
No, I was growing those out too.
Okay, perfect. So we got it all trimmed up and all the little fuzzy ends off of there.
Right.
And I have a blow dryer, so I'll actually dry it for
Good.
you.
Woohoo!
Yeah, exactly. How many of those do you see it talking? What's that noise? What is that shit? Oh my god. It's a blow dryer, honey. How much wattage does that take? That maxes out my windmill and my solar panels.
Yeah.
I know, but I make the squirrel run faster in the cage. But no animals are harmed in the blow drying of this hair.
Yeah, everyone who works here, like, when's the last time you showered? Like, oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
A couple days ago.
Fluff,
hair's
scrub,
all
scrub.
greasy.
Yeah, brush your teeth and all of this.
Yeah.
But how awesome is that too when you get to go home? What'd you do this year? Oh, well, I was up and flying people to Denali. Blah,
Yeah.
blah, blah.
It's pretty awesome.
I had the most legit summer ever.
Yeah.
True that.
True that.
See, I'm totally learning. I went to a hair show in January or in June in Las Vegas, and I was learning a bunch of stuff. And in between all the things that were going on, I sat down, and these other hairdressers came down and sat down by me. And I totally, they were just yapping away, you know, hairdressers, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And she says something, one little girl said something to me, I said, oh, I told my 19, my oldest son is 19. I told my 19-year-old, and she goes, how in the hell old are you? And I'm like, oops, totally blab out my age, trying to be cool. You know, just yapping away, and then it just clicks in my head, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Oh, gave myself away. I said, I'm from Alaska, honey, it's dark and cold, there's no sunshine, and there's no heat. Been on ice for 40-something years.
Yeah, when I went to school, they all thought I lived in an igloo.
Oh, don't you hate that?
Yeah, I was like, no.
Does this cabin look like an igloo to you? But okay. We just washed her hair with shampoo and warm water. And we won't have to get every minute of that on. Okay, what did you just say to me? How many days was it?
4.
4 days since she washed her hair.
Yeah.
So this is Sarah, correct?
Yep.
And this is her final look. Went all the way through and just cut the ends off. Trimmed her all up, even though she's been out here in the wilderness. Yes.
My hair looked wet. It was so greasy.
Yeah, but now it feels better. Do you like the trim?
I love it.
Yeah, and see, trust, she was all worried I was going to shave it all off. She didn't know who I was. So all I did went through is just trim those little ends off. Ta-da! Yay! And I hope you have a safe trip back down to Washington. Thank you for
you.
going on camera. Okay, this is the area This is the area she has me working in, is in their office. Gotta love that, in Talkeetna, here at K2 Aviation. That's a stool I get. That's the stuff that is on the table. And this is the room. It's a cute cabin. I love it. I have electricity. There's even hot water. And so now I have to go over and get in the appropriate outfit because I am not cutting hair without some K2 promo on and chop some hair. Up and running. Action. How are you doing? You're Ed, right?
Yeah.
Ed, I'm Joseph.
Joseph?
Yes.
Airplane most of the time.
Twin engine. So that's the one that goes all the way up the hill?
Yeah. These are the summit trips.
Nice.
You doing that tomorrow?
I'm hoping so. That's the plan.
Yeah. I don't know what the weather's going to be. We may not be doing summits tomorrow. I don't think the weather's going to be good for it. But if we do, I'll be the pilot on it.
Nice. So you'll be the pilot when we go up there to go look at the top of the mountain. How many of those do you do a year, you think, out here?
Oh, Jesus. I don't know. 5. Usually three in a day is about the most of summit trips.
3 in a day.
And a lot of days we don't do any summits. So I don't know. Probably do 100 a season.
100 a season.
Yeah.
Now, does the trip depend solely on the weather here, or is it up there that it depends
Well,
on?
up there. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's what it looks like at the top of the hill when you...
Last week it was clear, but there was 80 and 90 mile an hour wind, so it's just too turbulent to get up there.
What's the roughest flight you've ever had going up the hill?
The roughest?
Yeah.
About 2 weeks ago. That's when we said we're not doing it anymore when it's really rough.
What'd you get? Lots of
I get
turbulence,
lots
lots of wind? Where are my good scissors for this? Which one is that? That's where his son is?
Looks like the hurricane shuttle.
Yeah, the hurricane.
I don't know where he's going now. He wouldn't be going up this time of day, I don't think.
Yeah, what is it now? About 6 o'clock in the evening, yeah. See, my great-grandmother, Cherry Hannah, used to work for the railroad years ago before I was born. And her second husband, my grandpa Art, and they worked out at Curry. She was up there cooking in the mess hall. And he's boxcar from here to, all the way from Whittier to Fairbanks. So how many years have you been a pilot?
About 42 commercially.
42 years as a commercial pilot.
Here in Alaska.
I won't tell you my age then, that's my whole life.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I started flying in Anchorage in '68. I was in the Air Force then.
Air Force, so
I started flying commercially in '76.
76, so I was at 6
No,
years.
no, 70. Yeah, '76 it was. Back Rush Flying Service, one of my first jobs.
Awesome.
I worked for him 5 seasons out of 10.
Right.
And then left for 17 years and then came back up here 12 years ago.
And have you been up here ever since, or do you go down in the winter?
I
or-
go down. I go to Florida in the winter.
Yeah.
I've been here every summer for over 30 years.
Nice. So every summer for over 30 years, 42 years as a commercial pilot, and then you're the one who gets to fly the twin engine for the summit trips.
Yeah.
Now, are you the only one who gets to fly that flight?
We got three pilots that fly the twin engine airplane.
Right on. And then I understand that like the last little bit of it, you have to have oxygen
Yeah,
because of the height.
yeah.
So the thing is rigged for oxygen mask. How many
Yeah.
people does it carry?
Nine passengers plus the pilot.
So 10 people total.
We put on oxygen about 12,000, and coming back down, once you get below 12,000, you take it off.
Awesome.
So you got it on for about 20 minutes.
That is so awesome. Just to think about that you actually fly to the top of the mountain. And people don't realize the air's thin up there.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, we'll just go fly up there. Like, you'll pass out before you make it to the top. Have you ever had anybody get altitude sickness in their plane?
Yeah, one lady that pulled the hose off her oxygen mask and didn't notice it. She kind of dozed off to sleep. I got back down and well, as soon as I noticed it.
Yeah, that's funny. She was snoozing through her flight. Nobody realized the air hose is off.
I don't know how in the world she did it. She actually pulled it out of the fitting.
Wow.
So that not only she lost hers, but it emptied the whole system in about 20 minutes.
Holy cow.
So I had to kind of make a rapid descent before somebody else
Right. Sure.
went to sleep, including myself.
But yeah, oh no, can't have that. No sleeping on job. That's pretty good though. I don't think people realize that you still have to think on your feet and everything when you're doing it.
Yeah.
You know, that's pretty awesome. So don't let the 42 years fool you. He's still smart as a tack. I think the experience counts. What is,
It does.
you know, that counts a lot.
Yeah, makes up for a lot of the old age.
Well, you know how that gets. Everybody slows down. I think the brain keeps thinking you're 25.
Yep, yep.
So what time do you head back down to Florida usually? After the work season here's done? And
About the 22nd, 23rd of September.
off you go back.
I got about 3 more weeks.
About 3 more weeks here. That's good. And then when you're not working, I mean, of course your job's perfect. I mean, you get to fly to Denali every day. How amazing is that? But what do you do when you're not flying?
Well, in the winter, I was flying in Florida in the winter, but for the last 7 years, I've just been traveling around and not doing much in the wintertime.
Now, do you have family?
No, I'm divorced.
Divorced? No kids?
I got 1 son in Anchorage.
Oh, right on.
3 grandkids.
Some grandkids? Good. That's always good for you.
And wife and other kids are ex-wife down in California, I think. I don't keep up with them.
Right? Of course. That's normal. So that's nice. Then you can go tootle around and do what you want to do.
Yeah.
I'm learning less people in the minivan, the least you have to argue with. See, I think we'll all go to bed tonight and we'll wake up tomorrow and there'll be enough sunshine to go over the hill.
I hope so.
And then we'll have you all looking good for the flight. How's the weather been most of the season? It's been pretty good. It's been pretty rad.
It hadn't been real bad. Not as good as last year, though.
Not as good as last year. Yeah, last year we actually had some sunny days.
Yeah.
This year we've had cold. Lots of clouds. If it wasn't raining, it's just cloudy.
Yeah.
Okay, get my little trimmers out. Yeah, it's cold. I noticed that the further up you get in this direction, the leaves are already yellow.
Yeah.
They've had enough of the weather too. They're done.
Anchorage is generally warmer than up here. In
Yeah.
the summer even. But we got, we're so close to the mountain, we get all that cold air coming down out of the mountain. Of course, you got the mountains right behind Anchorage.
Well, I was talking about that. I said, you know, it's like, that's what divides the state right there. That's where the weather's made. Right there at Denali.
Yeah.
Doesn't get any taller in North America than there. Both stacked all the weather patterns from the other side. And how rapid have you seen the weather change on the mountain when you're flying?
Oh, within an hour easy.
In an hour?
Oh, yeah. On some days.
Yeah, I figured it could change pretty swiftly up there because it's pretty intense.
Oh, yeah.
Just have to turn towards the window a little bit here.
Oh,
Yeah, just like that. Perfect. Get this side. So you figure in your lifetime, how many hours have you flown, you think?
a little over 20,000.
20,000 hours? That's a lot. Go lift your chin up for me. What's the biggest plane you've flown?
Oh, 15 passengers.
15 passenger plane? Has all the flying been in Alaska and in America? Have you flown in other countries?
Just the Caribbean. Caribbean, a little bit of South America as well. Puerto Rico and
Puerto Rico, South America,
the Caribbean mostly.
Caribbean mostly.
Up here in the Caribbean.
up here. Well, the Caribbean, gosh, that just sounds terrible. You know, gosh.
Mostly in the Bahamas.
Oh, darn, the Bahamas. Sounds great. I have a friend of mine, she's trying to get me to go do hair on cruise ships. I'm like, gosh, you get me the job, I'll do it. Sounds like a blast.
Yeah, I did this job. Travel around and probably wouldn't have to work when they were in
Yeah,
port. So you could go do
exactly.
the port stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Go run around. They have rules and regulations, but you still get to go do stuff, you know?
Yeah, that's looking better.
That's gotta feel better.
Yeah.
Now, when do they start the summit flights? I forgot to ask Stephanie that. When is that? When do they start doing them?
Usually, well,
You go turn back this way.
we do the mountain climbers in April.
So you take mountain climbers up in April.
Yeah. Generally, most of the tourist flights don't start until about the 7th of May, 15th of May.
Some 7th, 15th of May.
When we,
But in April, you'll actually take mountain climbers up.
yeah, and we get some tourists too, but the cruise ships don't start getting in here until I think about the 7th of May. And,
So-
and the lodge doesn't open up until,
Right, so then you don't have anybody coming in off the
Yeah.
ships or the train until then.
that's a lot of our customers, see.
A lot of clients come in off of that.
Of course, the climbing season starts in April and, so.
And then where do you take them? You take them off and drop them off at base camp?
Yeah,
Or?
base camp,
And that's in on the plane with the skis,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Now last year I was lucky. I got to do the glacier landing. We were up here and there was an extra seat and she threw me on that plane and made me go. And that was really nice. What time of the year do they do the glacier landings?
Anywhere from when we start flying up and go, right now, we're still doing glacier
Are you
landing.
still doing glacier now? How's the snow and the ice up there right now?
In some areas it's still good, but we got fresh snow on a lot of the places.
Oh yeah, this time of year it's probably cold, huh?
Now last year, we just about quit doing our landing, towards the last of July. I don't think we did much landings after August. It was so hot, all the snow had melted,
Oh, I see.
and it was just glare ice up on the glaciers and too rough to land.
Rain will bounce all around and go sliding off that sucker.
Yeah.
Now, how many thousand feet is that glacier at?
First place we land at's at 5,200.
Yeah,
And
5,200
we've got a
feet.
couple of, all the way up to 8,000.
Yeah,
I think our highest one's right at 8,000.
it's awesome. Yeah, it was beautiful the day we were up there. I don't remember which one we went to, but we got to land on the glacier, be all the way back in there, and it was awesome. Told him my vodka was getting a little hot. We need to pull this plane over so I get some ice. Chris was our pilot that day. That was awesome.
Chris Wilson.
Yeah, he took us all up. Okay, sir. I'm gonna get you over there in that mirror in that bathroom. Take a look and tell me what you think. Think we sheared it back down there a few months.
All right.
Take a quick peek at that.
That much.
Huh? Yeah, you had quite a bit on there, so we have to clean it up. Yeah, let's clean you off here. Well, I thank you. I'm excited. I hope we get to go tomorrow.
Yeah, I do too.
One way or the other, we'll have a good day. Let me blend this in right here a little bit. I think it'll be all right up on top of the mountain tomorrow. I'm just going to be positive.
Yeah.
I've already seen the valley. Who's that? Must be my family going, how did you make it? Yep. There we go. Alrighty, sir. Turn your collar back out here just a second. There we go. First victim doesn't look too shabby.
All right.
Alrighty, young man. Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
No problem. That was fun. Oh my god, I totally have to get me one of these dustpans. Look at this. This is awesome. Totally awesome.